Want cheap games and even discounted shark cards? Check out G2A's website and use code SAINTS for a 3% discount. Hey, what's up guys, it is Saintsfan. Welcome back to another Q&A. Now, I asked you guys on Twitter to send me in some questions, and here are the ones that I picked. So, first off, coming in from Darren, he says, are you satisfied with the latest DLC? And this is sort of the question that I want you guys to answer in the comment section. Like, are you personally satisfied, or do you wish there was more? For me, I don't know, it's kind of like a mixed bag, because like on one hand, I did kind of enjoy the DLC. Like, it has improved Freemode a lot, and it did include some really fun things. But on the other hand, I mean, the update as a general, not even just the DLC, the update patched some of the glitches that we like, so that's really annoying. And it also didn't bring much in terms of, like, things we could buy. It didn't bring anything, actually. You know, no cars, no clothes, nothing really. And that's kind of disappointing, I guess, just because we're sort of used to that. And I don't know if I've talked about this already, but I know I've mentioned it with some of my friends that, you know, like I said, the DLC, it did improve the game. It brought a lot of unique and fun things. But in my opinion, I just think it was too late. I mean, it's been 2 years that, you know, when this DLC came out. It was 2 years. And some of the stuff that was in the DLC, like the blip, you know, the blue blip things being removed from your map, that was stuff that would have been cool as like the first update or the second update, not the whatever we're on, the 10th update. I don't even know if that's the right number, but you know, that's sort of what I feel like. It was cool, but am I satisfied with it being the 2-year DLC? No, not at all. Unfortunately, I just think it was too late for Rockstar because, I mean, I've just seen from what some of you guys have said on, you know, on YouTube comments, on forums and stuff, you know, many people, even though it did include, this update did include some cool things, many people weren't happy just because either one, they don't really play the game that often, and free mode events that you have to wait every 12 minutes that you can't even pick, they're all random, you know, that doesn't really appeal to them. Or two, they kind of have the same feeling that I do. It's just, it's too late for Rockstar to make improvements to the game. Like I said, you guys let me know in the comments like how you feel. It's kind of funny though how that DLC came out the same day as the brand new Destiny DLC. And if you guys don't know much about Destiny, there was basically like a year one update that made the game completely different. And that's kind of what I feel GTA did with this update. They're trying to make the game, you know, feel completely different. But this is year 2, where Destiny's was year 1. So, you know, it's just, I appreciate what Rockstar's trying to do, but at the end of the day, I think they've just left such a bad taste in people's mouths that at this moment, it's going to take a lot more than just, you know, improving the free mode of the game to make people happy again. Those are just my opinions though. Like I said, let me know yours in the comment section. Moving to the second question from Daniel, he says, when do you think we'll get a 4th garage or more saved outfit slots? Well, some people were actually kind of disappointed that there was no 4th garage like option or feature in this update, but I mean, it kind of made sense. There was no cars to buy, so you didn't really need it. They have to do it in the next update or they're crazy. Like, they need it in the next update or the next DLC that has cars in it, just so people can buy those cars and in return, you know, buy shark cards because they need the money to buy the cars in the first place. So I would definitely see that. As for more saved outfit slots though, I mean, hopefully the next update, I wouldn't be surprised though if they didn't do anything, just because even though they have added some really cool clothing options and they did add the, you know, the saved outfit slots, I just don't feel like Rockstar care that much about like the clothing community. I don't know if that makes any sense, but the people who like creating outfits, like customizing their character, like the guys, like you guys who watch Fashion Friday, I don't think they care that much because it just shows with them patching every single glitch, it seems, that has the ability to wear a glasses or a mask and a hat on at the same time. I mean, if you guys remember back in the day, they completely broke stunting and they actually reversed it because people, like the community's outcry was overwhelming, and they fixed it to where it was normally, but they haven't done that with clothing, and maybe we haven't like communicated with Rockstar enough, but you know, who knows. Third question from Tanner, what do you think is the biggest DLC that's been leaked but will most likely never come to fruition? For this one, I have to say it's the casino. I mean, that was like one of the first DLC leaks, I think, and I don't think it'll ever come to the game just because we've seen, like, I don't know, I just don't really have faith in Rockstar to make a DLC that grand. Even though heists were amazing, but heists were something that were promised, you know, and that were originally planned with the game's release. And to have a casino where people could go in there, you know, bet and all this amazing stuff, I just don't think Rockstar is willing to do it. They'll probably continue, and it makes sense as a business. Again, you know, they'll probably continue with their DLCs of cars, clothes, and guns and stuff. Just because people buy that stuff, they make shark card money from it. So that'll probably be what happens. Moving on to Cullen's question, do you think that the next DLC is going to be like the other ones with cars, or could Rockstar, not really sure why you bleeped out Rockstar, could rise up? I definitely think the next DLC is going to be with cars, just because of, one, there hasn't been that much support, I guess, with this recent DLC, even though, like, again, I keep saying it, but it did include some cool things. Many people just did not like it. There was so many people in the comment section of all the videos that said, oh, it's the worst DLC ever, I hate this DLC, you know, I don't really care about Freemode, all this stuff, blah blah blah. And I think Rockstar saw that as well. So I definitely think the next one's going to be one with cars and guns and clothes, just because that's what everybody's accustomed to, that's what's easy. And going back to the shark cards, you know, people, those DLCs sell the shark cards, so I definitely think the next one's going to have cars and stuff to buy. And then finally, this question I'm just answering for some people who, you know, are fans of the channel, who love the Squadcasts and are wondering where they've been. So Average Gamer basically says, what happened to the Squadcast? And the reason that hasn't been happening the past few weeks, it started in the summer, just because like literally every week it was either me, Ross, or Garrett. We were all away on a vacation or doing a trip or whatever, so we weren't home to do it, and it's understandable. But then when we came back, you know, one, there just hasn't been much in GTA to really cover, and doing a podcast for like an hour on nothing is kind of, I don't know, it'd be really weird, because it'd just be the same stuff we'd be spouting over and over again. Oh, casino maybe, or, you know, whatever leak of the week it is. So there's that, and I just don't think the other guys are really into it as much. I mean, I still want to do it. Maybe in the future we'll continue it, but at the moment, unfortunately, just don't really expect it. Hope you guys enjoyed, though. That is it with this Q&A. Follow me on Twitter if you want to ask a question for next week's Q&A. Thank you guys for watching, though. See you guys in the next one. As always, it's your boy Saintsfan. I'm out. Peace.